Old and Achy here with another Halo Infinite campaign mission walkthrough, and this is Mission 3, Outpost Tremonius, run on Legendary Campaign. And you'll see the restart screen come up to show you exactly how I'm running it. Of course, you see Legendary, and I'm running with skulls, 4 skulls, Cowbell, Bandana, Grunt Birthday Party, and I Would Have Been Your Daddy. The first 2 are the important ones. The second 2 are just for grins.
Another Silex.
Just because I have them.
This one's open. What do you think was in it?
Another problem.
This mission is also the one where we can get the Scorpion gun, which I will get.
It won't be.
Now what I found is that when I go from one mission to another, even if I were to do it, continue from one mission to another, it always resets my grenades back to the back to my default, which is frags. But I like to use the shock grenades because it freezes my opponents, if you will, like so. And if you throw 2, you can take out a lot of the minor guys.
How do we get out of here?
And because of Bandana, I get infinite ammo and infinite grenades.
Just give me a second. I should be able to get control from
And while we're getting ready to watch this cutscene, this is Esherin, by the way. It took me about 4 hours making a run on easy to get all 5 campaign skulls, which included Cowbell and Bandana. The I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull is on top of the tower, and you can't really get that until you've basically completed all of the or most of the side missions, so you get enough valor to get a wasp. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in the next mission.
I am Esherin, War Chief of the Banished. This is my world.
So if you take that investment of time, that's 4 hours or so, you can charge through the missions and get the skulls. I actually have a video. If I get a chance here, I will throw that up in the comments about where the skulls are.
Coming to kill us.
And that's the 5 campaign skulls. Campaign mission skulls, I should say. Okay, first thing we want to do here, because we are running Legendary, regardless of the extra goodies with Bandana and Cowbell for doubling the explosion radius. Still, these guys are a heck of a lot more accurate than normal, and they can drop your shields in a hurry. And I try to do these missions with no deaths. So, like, just then, if I feel like I'm in trouble, I'm going to retreat to cover. Now, it takes a little bit longer to run the missions. Maybe. I mean, you still got to, if you die, you still got to go through the reset stuff. Or to the last checkpoint. So, I do not have a comparison of just charging ahead versus running and hiding, is what I was trying to say there. And again, this particular mission I ran fairly early in the campaign, and I hadn't really gotten used to using the grenades a lot, because I do have endless grenades. You see how accurate he is with that fire at that distance with a needler of all things. And believe me, I hate needlers. Also, you got to be careful about pulse carbines because they track. Sort of like aim assist. Okay, so I'm being ultra careful here. I probably, I went back and restarted the entire campaign a couple of times when I was doing some research on core missions versus side missions, which I will again get to in the next mission, which is recovery / the tower. And so subsequent runs through this particular mission went a little bit quicker. I wasn't as worried. Jeez, that was quick though. That's what I mean about your shields dropping. I wasn't as worried about the banished. But still, we want to clear out most, if not all, of the guys down in this area before we make a run for the scorpion gun, which is up on that ship, crash ship. And I'm not really sure why they call it a scorpion gun, because it's part of a turret. Part of a ship's turret. It has the same firepower as a scorpion tank's gun, so that's probably why. Alright, you don't really have to go into this drop ship thingy here. That's what this is, by the way. It's a drop ship. But it doesn't... There are two shielded jackals up top. And they will not come down, in all probability. So just make sure that you clear that first floor, because if you don't, and you're kind of hanging around back here, you're going to get a... grunt that comes out and sneaks up behind you. There we go, got him. Got him with a grenade. Made him stand up, and then I could take a shot at him. Okay, I believe I already got there was a turret up there, and I believe I got that earlier. Okay, around the corner are several brutes and maybe a grunt or two and a shielded jackal or two. Sometimes it varies, but they're definitely there. And coming down the path will be two more shielded jackals. You could take them probably with a... Ooh, here's a grunt. You could probably take them with a shot from the stalker rifle here. Or grenades. Well, he's mad. Now, for the average brute, one of these will freeze him, and if he gets stood up by the second one, it can take him out with an explosion. It's not so clear with some of the higher level brutes, like the brute captains, or chieftains, whatever they're called. I'm going to have to do a little canon here to get all the terminology right. Now, I really did not have to do this, as I said before. I just noticed my motion tracker showed something going on there, and you see, like right there, and that's they're not on the outside, they're on the inside on a second level. And of course, I can't grapple with crap. I probably should have recorded some of the later run-throughs of this mission, because it looks a lot easier when I did it second, third, fourth times or whatever. Now the downside is that if you're working your way through the campaign, for the most part, just assume that you can't go back like one or two missions and rerun. Maybe one mission and restart, but no more than that. So, for example, in this mission here, if I went into recovery, which is the next one, and decided I wanted to go back and redo this one, just for grins or whatever reason, I can't just select it. I've got to start the whole campaign over again. Which after, 6 years of development, I find hard to believe that they couldn't, well, along with co-op campaign, they couldn't give us selectable campaign missions like every other Halo game. But This is what we got. This is what we got to deal with. Okay. I hear somebody behind me. But I can tell you that in the subsequent missions, I used the shock grenade a heck of a lot more than the stalker rifle. Okay, nobody up there. All right, we're going to make a run for the scorpion gun. You can see the two gun emplacements up there on top. All right, so we want to start grappling our way up there. And if I could grapple better, I'd have gotten up there sooner. You know, they are firing at me. Got to watch out. Got to be a little careful. Interesting. Must be right below me. Okay, I don't have to do this. I don't have to grapple up. I don't know why I did that. It's probably because I didn't know exactly where the thing was. Okay, I don't have to activate this. I don't have to do this. Okay, it's the second gun. Second turret, right side gun. So this will not work. It's this guy right here. And lo and behold, just get out to the end and it says pick up. And there you go. There's the scorpion cannon. I'm going to get my stalker rifle back. Alright, so what we got to do is clear that platform down there. And that one brute captain or whatever he is deadly accurate with that some sort of rocket launcher or grenade launcher. Again, I'm going to have to go back in and check my weapons and see exactly what the name of that thing is. Because it can take you out pretty quickly. It'll drop the shields in a hurry. So this is why I'm bouncing around up here. Up here I have, I just got him. I have cover up here. Down there I don't have so much cover. Alright, just got to clean the rest of these guys out. And we will finish the mission and get ready to go on to the next. Which will be my next walkthrough. Okay, now if I were running Lazo, what I would want to do is save at least one of the grunts or shielded jackals to melee to get my shields back because of black eye. Now, with this gun, a couple things you need to note. You can't sprint, you can't throw grenades, you can't melee. Okay, you can grapple. Now, what I should have done there and what I've been doing in later missions is that when I go to select something like that, I switch weapons to my other weapon. Because if for some reason, for example, if there was a rifle lying next to the terminal and I wasn't paying attention and picked up the rifle instead of selecting the terminal, I would have lost the cannon. And once you lose it, it's gone. You can't pick it up. It's just words to live by. Okay, this will be a cutscene, which you can skip actually. I've been running with the cutscenes because I'm worried about what happens when I skip them. The other thing that I have found is that, and we will address this much more in the next mission, is that when you're running a campaign mission, you can technically run a bunch of side missions. And if you come back and restart the campaign mission, those side missions will already be done. You can't get a totally clean reset of both core, which is the campaign itself, and side missions, which is open world.
This is all her fault.
It isn't Cortana. Tell him.
But it's classified.
Permission granted.
I was created by Dr. Catherine Halsey to mimic this installation's security to trap Cortana for deletion. I was successful.
Cortana's no longer a threat. And now she's going to help us stop the Banished.
Of course she is.
I think I'm with you. I didn't even know what a banished was an hour ago, and even I can see the odds aren't great.
No spoilers, but Echo 216 actually has a name
Killed.
that we'll find out way at the end of the campaign,
You're
towards the
trying
end
to
of the campaign.
survive. But I was programmed to die.
Really? One person with a death wish wasn't enough.
No, I was just figuring what I'm supposed to... Wait. I'm picking up a UNSC distress signal.
Location.
The source is 4 kilometers from here. Here is the
All right,
distress
there's the
signal
tactical
from-
map. And that's going to be the
This is
subject
our
of our
current
next
location.
mission.
This was, until 2 minutes ago, a banished forward operating base. I say was because now it's ours.
Chief, what is she talking about?
Now, here's the cool part. There are more UNSC forward operating bases that have fallen into banished hands. Well, pause. They have paws. Each one is associated with a territory. Here is the location of the UNSC signal I've been tracking. And here are 2 more fobs.
Mark it. Let's go.
Let's go. What?
This poor guy.
There?
Okay, as Echo 216 walks away muttering, that's the end of the Outpost Tremonius mission, run on legendary difficulty with the 4 skulls of Cowbell, Bandana, the 2 important ones, Grunt Birthday Party, and I Would Have Been Your Daddy. I hope this helps you in your quest to complete this mission, Outpost Tremonius, on legendary difficulty. Hopefully you can get those skulls. This is Oldenaki signing off. Take care, everybody.